does have it. Might have been that Kick just got a bit lucky. Let's see if Roma manages to find a drop. Nope, not gonna happen. He's gonna get sprayed in the face by that MP9. And that's gonna be a 5 versus 3, 5 versus 2. Oh, beautiful shot there by Dream, trying to equalize the team numbers again, but well, they're probably just gonna get sprayed down by Soker, pushing in there, getting tagged down extremely low, but well, in the end, Dream is going to be overwhelmed by the weapons on the side of the terrorists, and pick up another round here. On the terrorist side, as we've mentioned, it's slightly easier, or at least it should be. They shouldn't be losing the next round either, so that's going to be a 3-1 scoreline, as NerdRage are going to be going for a complete eco. USBSs and a P2K on their person, and that's going to be the first one going down. Alex getting the frag onto Roma, but well, only Shaney manages to reply, gets one frag before getting finally picked off. So pretty much standard play coming out from K1CK.ES, just you know, taking care of the CTs as they were pushing up from middle. So 3-1 as expected. Let's see what NerdRage can actually make with the weapons that they've just acquired. 4M4s FMAS, and relatively okay in terms of utility. 2 defuse kits, no helmets whatsoever, so they don't really need those versus AKs, but there's still M4s and FMAS on the side of the terrorists. That's going to be a quick 1-for-1 trade on the B-bomb side, while the incendiaries are going to start flying in straight into the smoke. That should be a relatively easy plan for the terrorists, as Alex already tapping away, finding one, doing a nice bit of damage onto a second target in the back of the smoke there. But it's still a 3v4. The terrorists should be able to hold this one, as the CTs are slowly but surely gonna get picked off, even with somebody joining the party from the back and finding the frag to finish things off. So 4-1 in favor of K1CK.ES, forcing the CTs to go on another eco, or actually upgraded pistol buy of some sort. We're going to be seeing 3 CZs and a 5.7 and a P250. Pretty interesting choices, actually. Haven't seen a whole lot of teams actually prefer CZs to any other weapon. So we'll see if that's going to work out for them. But right now the terrorists are just going to be rushing towards the B-bomb side. The bomb is leaning towards that side as well. They just need to be careful not to peek too aggressively towards this side, as they might just walk right into the spray of the CZs. Going pretty slowly about it. Oh, that's going to be a nice shot there, but Green replies, gets at least one frag before finally getting picked up, but a lot of damage being done onto Soker by Red Snake. And, well, then he's not going to be able to do any more damage there, as we have a 2v4, and that's going to be a 1v4 with Lumji sneaking his way in the back of the terrorist force, but he's probably not going to have all that much luck. Nope, never mind, scratch that. Gonna find the headshot, gonna pick up the weapon as well, has the armor, so he's still going for it instead of just saving the weapon, and that's gonna be shut down pretty quickly by somebody. So 5-1. One of the rare hopes of the UK scene here, performing on their map pick. Of course, the next map picked by Kick will be Inferno. It just seems like Portuguese and Spanish teams like to play Inferno every single time. There has to be at least one, well, out of the 2 maps, if 2 Spanish or Portuguese teams are playing, at least one of them is going to be Inferno. Anyway, let's see. We have the op over towards A long, with most of the CT force being stacked towards the B-bomb site, which is a pretty normal setup. Arky just twitching there and dinging Soker in the face. Not what you would expect or want to start things off, so this might be a round for the CTs. Red Snake in a good position. Don't think they're going to be expecting them just as close as he is at this point, but that's going to be somebody with the first frag onto Dream. Makes Red Snake fall back, as his flank is not covered anymore, as he will be stuck behind the smoke. Has to play it pretty defensively, but Alex is going to have none of it, just preemptively sprays into the smoke, but Lumji from the back of the site Gets a quick double kill. Arky gets the revenge frag as well, lurking around in balcony room, and might find a second one, maybe a third, as Shaney is approaching the side, but he's gonna get dispatched by the Opper. Wow. Well, K have stepped it up a notch relatively quickly, dropping NerdRage without too many issues in the 5 rounds after the pistol round. And let's see, the CT's on another eco again. We see a couple of armors picked up, no defuse kits, one single smoke on Lumji, and well, pistols again. Donkey with the first one. Lumji gets Arky down with the CZ. He's been really good with the CZ. Picks up the M4, gets himself a second, and we have a 4v3. What are Australians doing in the chat again? It's like a plague. Well, the bomb's gonna get planted at least in a 3v4. Lumji is still pretty low, but well, they're still operating with 3 pistols, so this should still be the terrorist game to lose, and that's exactly what they're not going to be letting happen. As Dream and Shaney still alive. Shaney's going to get picked off, but it's a 1v1. Musambani with the AWP. Finally, he got his hands on one, and well, we saw how effective he could be in the previous games that they played in this AlienTech CSGO tournament or league. And Musambani, once he gets the AWP, that's pretty much one side being locked down and impenetrable. So we'll see if NerdRage is going to be able to make some changes. Maybe they haven't had too many issues defending the sides themselves, just not being able to hold on to the drop area and to prevent the terrorists to actually gain entry into drop and then into connector and then just decide wherever they want to go. If you have control over connector, you can basically go for anything. You can rotate much quicker. You can flank people. You can just lurk all day long, and you're not going to be punished for it. So good initial pickup there. Dream finding the first frag onto Arky. Soka getting tanked down to 57 HP, but they have a pretty good idea where Dream is. He's going to be stuck in the corner and finally sprayed down by Soka, making it 4v4 again. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be an easy shot from somebody just finding Shaney just as you were trying to duck back into chicken coop. While the terrorists are just rushing forward, finding a second frag again. Somebody with one onto Red Snake, and this is just a bit painful to watch at this point. Lumji needs to be careful, will not win the trade with somebody either, and we have an 8-1 scoreline for Kick Espana here. What is going on? NerdRage consistently pick Cobblestone to play their maps on, and I think they won once on it out of the 3 times that they picked it. Oh my god, Lumji just randomly returns fire with one single bullet and drops Alex straight in the face. Oh, well, there you go. Rather go for you want to go for quality, not quantity. So 1 bullet expanded, and that's going to be 2 francs for for Lumji straight away, making it 5v3. And this is the round that NerdRage should win. The terrorists are stacking towards the A bomb site. There's a good spread of the CTs now. They don't have to anchor with only 1 on the A bomb site and have 4 guys on the B bomb site. They will be playing it safe. They know that in the worst case scenario, in a 2v3, they're going to be able to pick up at least 1 frag if their crossfire is set up correctly. They need to be careful though. They are already pushing. The terrorists are already pushing up middle. That's going to be with somebody though. Already dispatching one of the CTs. Red Snake is there though. Gets the refrag. Tries to dance around that long area. and might actually succeed in doing so. Arky's going to get picked off. Donkey manages to find the shot onto Roma, but in the end, this is the second round for NerdRage, and very well done in the end. Musambani did almost spoil the party with that first frag. If he got the second one onto RedSnake as well, that would have been a completely different round. But in the end, NerdRage will prevail, get a 2-8 scoreline, and we have five more rounds to go. They need to win 5 of them. Let's see. Arky pretty aggressively. The smoke is going to, well, I thought it extinguished the incendiary, but that's not the case, as Arky is going to find the headshot onto Shaney. I don't know if he knows that someone is just beneath him, and, well, apparently he does. He's going to find the easy headshot onto Dream as well. Roma manages to find one, but it's still a 4v2. The bomb's going to get planted on the B-bomb side, and the CTs are nowhere in position to actually go for the retake here. They have the defuse kits, they have quite a lot of utility, but apparently they're just going to try to lurk around, maybe find an exit frag or two. But if they peek, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to survive. The terrorists are already spreading out, trying to find the CTs and, you know, remove the weapons from their cold dead hands. Let's see if that's going to be happening. RedSnake is in a corner here. I think they should have spotted him at this point, but apparently not. He's going to be lurking around, hoping that they don't peek him twice, as they just ran right past him, going towards A long. Maybe they're going to come up to Lumji. Maybe he's going to be able to land one cheeky headshot. Oh, yeah! That should have been a frag. Didn't actually happen, and in the end, nobody is going to be dying post-plan. So 9-2 scoreline. Kick picking up another one. And it feels like this might be let's say, 10-5, maybe 11-4 or 12-3 scoreline feels a bit more realistic here. But, well, we had high hopes for NerdRage, but apparently the odds do not lie. The favorites are still Kick, and right now RedSnake is trying to prove me wrong. Gets a beautiful headshot onto Alex, but doesn't connect the second spray. Will go for another. Tries to get the third. Not gonna happen as he finally gets picked off by Soaker. Musambani with a pistol only. Drops Lumji as he was going for the reload. Well, and after all of that, the bomb is stuck right down middle. That's going to be Shaney dropping Musambani. Only Soccer remains in a 1v3 with barely any HP left, but he's still going to land one headshot. Nicely done. Don't think he's going to be able to get any more, as he is stuck right there in the middle. Let's switch over to him. Let's see what he does. 8 HP left. He just picked up an incendiary, throwing it in the wrong direction. But he was hurt 100%. The flashes are giving away his position as well. He needs to make his way there quickly, and as soon as the steps are heard, Roma peeks and gets the easy shot in his back. Makes it 3-9. Alright, actually 3 more to go, including this one. With the CTs stacking the B-bomb side again, expecting an aggressive push towards that area, as we are used to seeing. The B side usually the one under most fire. The A-bomb side kind of easier to actually get into, at least if you know what you're doing, and keep hold of course, because you only need 2 smokes to keep the CTs out of the site once you actually gain access to it. But still, the B-bomb site is slightly easier to hit, slightly easier to get into, especially because of that drop area, which helps you out immensely, and it's pretty easy to set up smokes and flashes to get in there. So let's see, 5v4, Arky already biting the dust towards B-long. And apparently this is going to be a very, very slow round. Terra still not really happy with the situation of losing one member so early on. Trying to find some peaks, checking every single corner in long, but actually nobody's defending that aggressively over towards A long. Every single time you're just gonna have one defender on the A bomb side, somewhere deep behind the hut or on barrels. So Right now the incendiary is going to do a nice bit of damage, but that incendiary is not going to be good. Still manages to flush out Red Snake eventually. The bomb should get planted at some point, and we have a 4v4, and just what I was talking about happens. You get the smoke towards connector, you get the smoke towards balcony, and the CTs have to wait for about 15 seconds, and then you should be able to set up a crossfire. Currently that's not happening. The CTs are coming in more or less as a group, and apparently that was an issue for Kick. I have no idea why they were peeking the CTs coming in from connector one by one, but in the end that ended up costing them the round. So 9-4 is the scoreline. NerdRage securing a relatively okay half here on the CT side, I suppose. If they know what they're doing on the terrorist side, they should be fine. They should be able to get the comeback. But they need to get these last 2 rounds as well if they want to be at least 70% sure that they should be able to get this one. Let's see, Soaker pretty deep, pretty quickly on the B-bomb side, already there. That's going to be the revenge frank by Arky. Gets a second tap right into the face of Lumji, and we have a 4v2 straight away. Roma and Red Snake again on the retake. One from inside. They will need to find the frags. Oh, they weren't expecting Musambani to be boosted up on that box, and that's going to be Arky finding the triple kill onto Roma, with Red Snake just playing for frags at this point. 3v1. Goes for the pop flash through the smoke and doesn't pay off. So last round of the first half, it's looking very much Kick's game to lose at this point. But you know, it's things can still change. What I've noticed actually from NerdRage playing these best of 2, they usually, as I stated, they usually end up losing the cobblestone game, which is their pick usually, and then they put up a pretty amazing fight in the second map, whichever that may be. So it's not over until it's over. The P90 in the hands of Red Snake is going to do so much damage. The CZ working out for him to just pick up that weapon, and only Musambani remains with the AWP. He's good, but he's not that good, and he's gonna go down to Lumji eventually. So 5-10 the scoreline here. Kick Espana in a very good position going onto the CT side. Of course, if they win the pistol round, they're going to be up to 13-5, and that's when NerdRage should begin to be worried. Alright, the timer has gone off, and we have the second half of the first map on the way here. NerdRage versus Kick Espana in the AlienTech CSGO League. I think this is the 3rd series that NerdRage has played or is playing in this league for Kick Espana. I think it's the 2nd one or the 3rd as well. I need to check. I just remember their last games usually. Anyway, Donkey with a perfect headshot onto Lumji to start things off. Gets the second tap right there. Shaney though replies, gets Soaker down. Arky still from the back of the side, will find one, goes for the second tap and will get it as well. Somebody chiming in with one for himself, but that was pretty much a done deal for Kick. Just tapping away with the USPS's long range against Glocks rushing into the B-bomb side usually is not the best combination for the terrorists. And that's going to put Kick dangerously close to that 13-5 scoreline that we were talking about. I mean, they got the counter-recur going for them in the previous half, and right now I don't think NerdRage are going to be able to do the same. They do have the similar setup here, armor and everything, but Roma's already going to be shot in the head. Oh my god, somebody with the MP7. Well, that was just a complete destruction of the terrorist force in middle. Sprayed down like dogs. Five guns now versus 5 pistols. Glocks only. and I don't think this is going to be turning out much better than the previous round. We have one flash, and that is all. Let's see how they're gonna use it. Probably popping it right there. Good attempt, but Soaker is there with the MP9 and just sprays them down. Again, quickly destroyed on the B bomb site, making it 13-5, and Kick Hispania looking pretty damn strong, with somebody already having the money for an op in his own right. So let's see where he actually goes with it. He's going to be moving towards the B-bomb side, apparently. Or actually, no, he's down middle. He is down middle, going pretty aggressive, checking if anyone is up there in the rafters. But nobody's peeking from that direction. So that's just going to be Dream getting tanked down to 49 HP. That should be an easy frag onto Soaker. Going a bit too aggressive in front of Drop. And, well, that's advantage NerdRage. They need to keep it, however, and it looks like they're going to be trying to go for the B-bomb side, but the rotation is already in place. There's going to be 3 CTs already there. They have the information of somebody who's pushed all the way towards A long. He knows that there is no terrorist coming from that direction. Donkey Dog bites the dust, makes it a 5v3 as Arky. Musambani still nowhere in place to get the defense going, and finally gets sprayed down through the doors. Well, there you go. The first full buy round won by NerdRage. And that was an important one. They need to win this next one, and they're going to be up 13-8. So that would be a pretty good beginning here on the terrorist side, of course. 16-13 HLTV confirmed, says United Gaming. Not just yet, I don't think. Let's see, flashes, smokes, everything going. Somebody trying to go pretty aggressive towards B long. Doesn't find the shot, however. And he's gonna try again. He's gonna try again on the edges of the smoke. He's gonna find the frag onto Shaney. Soaker and Arky helping out with the M4s, but in the end they do get destroyed. It's 2v2. It was such a nice start, but the CT should have probably moved away at that point. Red Snake dropping Donkey, and it's all on Alex at this point. 25 HP. He's gonna fight one. He's gonna find the second one again and clutches it 1v2. What a terribly, terribly disappointing round for NerdRage it must have been. They had the 2v1. They peaked 1 by 1, and in the end, again, ended up losing the round. It's 14-6. They're gonna have to go on a force spy of some sort. Everyone with tech ties and armor, but other than that, the CD should have it. They don't have an op on somebody, but I don't think he actually needs it at this point. This should be a 15-6 scoreline at the end of this one. And again, the CTs going pretty aggressive down middle, spotting if anyone is actually coming there. Having 2 members there, and as soon as the initial couple of seconds are passed, they send the second guy straight into connector, straight into towards drop to prevent the rotation from coming. Dream, though, covering his team's back, and he's gonna find the first onto somebody. Makes it a 5v4, and the A-bomb side is kind of open. If they were to make a fake towards the A-bomb side, I think they could draw away at least 1 or 2 CTs from this B-bomb side. Arky should have found that frag there, but he's going to be just fine. Dropping back onto the side, finally gets picked off. Soaker finding Roma in drop, and we have a 3v3, 3v2 situation. 2v2, as Dream is still barely alive with 4 HP. Trying to get the bomb planted. The Tech 9 working out for Shaney as well. Long range dropping Soaker. And in the end, NerdRage are going to be able to live to fight another day. They get the frag onto Alex as well in the end. Alex not being able to clutch it 2v1 this time, but mostly because both of the targets were visible. He didn't know who exactly to pick, and ended up choosing incorrectly. So, 7-14. Is this the comeback? NerdRage not really in an extremely good position, but they did manage to force a kick into a eco. So it should be doable. There's going to be Arky falling. Everyone else should follow shortly afterwards. The Shaney's already pushing deep into the side. Will find a quick double, just transferring the spray of the Galil. You don't see that every day. The spray of the Galil just working out. So we have a 5v2. Somebody and Alex. CZ and USPS. Probably not going to find anything on the USPS, so we should maybe switch over to Alex. Maybe he's gonna be able to peek, find one frag, or maybe two. Who knows? At this point, just waiting for the exit frags. It feels like it's not going to be peeking into the site. And what was the point of that shot? I have no idea. But Alex is down to 57 HP because of somebody's shot in his flank. Some friendly tagging, I suppose. I don't know. Doesn't really matter in the end. He didn't have anything to lose except for that CZ, and it's going to be 14-8. (16-14). Asian Stan saying, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Still feels like we should be seeing a 16-something scoreline in favor of Kick, but right now losing one of their members. Let's see what was the issue. Alright, joining. I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, we have everyone back on the server. It's 14-8. It's another eco for the CT team. Some upgraded pistols. I'm guessing we're going to be seeing a couple of the Eagles. Yep, not a couple, actually 3. And the CZ. USPS and Don Q. Not really sure what that's about. Somebody still will have enough money to actually go for an AWP next round. So not really sure why he would choose to stay with the USPS. Maybe going for a double AWP setup or something like that. I don't think he's going to be able to save enough for an AWP. But Alex is just lurking around on this side of the smoke. Could have actually found an easy frag there. Peeks at just the right second. Tries to go for the frag onto Dream. Not going to happen, however, as well. Alex gets dropped, making it a 5v4 with the 3 Deagles still alive and well, trying to find some info towards long. That's going to be Soka rushing towards long, trying to figure out where the terrorists might be hiding. Currently, they are all the way towards the B bomb site, slowly moving towards mid again. Maybe expecting this push to happen, and that's going to be Soka going down for a 5v3. But I have no idea what NerdRage are, just waiting around about. Just, they get 2 frags. They don't really push any of the sites, and they know that they got the defenders on the A bomb side again. But well, there you go. Arky drops the first terrorist in the form of Dream. That thing manages to reply, but that spray could have been slightly better as Lumji finally finishes off Don Q. Makes it 4v1 only. Somebody remains, but, well, he's only going to find one as well. Slow A, senpai. Vodka rush, no work. I would agree normally, but after you get 2 franks on the guys that usually defend the A-bomb side, you kind of have to know that probably the CTs are stacking the B-bomb side. Probably the guys pushing were trying to get some info for the guys on the other side. And, likely the side is either manned by 1 defender or really, in the worst case scenario, there's going to be 2 of them there. So there's 5 of you with guns and everything. Just go split and get them out. Oh, there you go. Somebody with the AWP going aggressive towards A long. Nobody watching it on the side of the terrorist. Just having Dream lurking around. The smokes are going to be coming across. Flashes as well. The whole push is going to be coming towards the B long. And right now the spray is finally going to connect onto something. The frag grenade as well takes out Cheney. And right now it's advantage CTs. But just in time they managed to drop Lumji and Rendsnake to finish things off. So we have a 15-9 scoreline. Kick kind of predictably after the very good start on the terrorist side, ending up in a match point situation. 6 chances of actually closing out this first map in their favor, obviously. This is a best of 2. If you're just joining us, this is a best of 2. It's not a best of 3, so whoever picks up the first map at least secures the fact that you're going to be getting your skins back. In the best case scenario, you're going to be winning the bet, of course. Anyway, we have a 5v4. Lumgy tag down to 9 HP. And a very slow approach towards the A-bomb side. Finally, NerdRage switching it up slightly. Not going for the B-bomb side this time, but, well, they're going to find Alex as well. It's a 4v1 on the A-bomb side. Soker alone on the site has to hold it against 4 terrorists rushing him. And that's going to be him getting dispatched with 1 single bullet. And only Donkey and Arky remain. 1 flash and 1 incendiary left on them. And I don't think they're going to be going for the retake. Just being happy that they got gifted the free frag onto Lumgy, with the rest of the terrorists actually trying to chase them down to intercept them on their way towards safety on the CT spawn. Hiding in the toilets, that's predictable. You're going to get sprayed eventually. Arky on the edge. Well, both of them just hiding in the same spot. Let's see if there's going to be a Frank coming for Red Snake. Checks everything, but doesn't check the toilets, doesn't check the pillar. And, well, that was an easy Frank for Arky. Anyway, Kick still having 5 more chances to close this one out in their favor. Or else we're going to be going to the overtime, but this is going to be only the second time that we've seen an overtime during this AlienTech CSGO League, so should be pretty interesting in the end if NerdRage make it. Well, frag grenades coming across. The CT is not looking too good in terms of money, as you can see. Although Musambani almost at the point of dropping a 30 bomb. Which is just another day in the life of Musambani, I suppose. The way we've seen him play so far has been pretty amazing. Well, let's see. Alex with the CZ. Everyone else still have proper weapons, and there's still enough smokes and incendiaries to slow down the advance of the terrorists. But they're going about this very methodically, very cautiously. At least it looks like it. We'll see if that might backfire. That's going to be a jumping shot attempted by Alex. Not going to pay off. Shaney drops somebody with his own weapon with the AWP. Makes it a 5v3. This should be a round for the terrorists. They're just rushing in here. That's going to be a nice shot by Soker, but not going to be enough, as the 2 remaining CTs are going to have to try to fight it out back towards the B-bomb side where they came. And Lumgy is there to greet them with the AK in hand. Gets tagged down to... Well, it looked like he got tagged right in the face, but apparently he didn't. 96 HP left on him. No idea why I heard the proverbial ding. Donkey finally finishing things off, proving my assumptions right. Gets the drop. 2v3. Bomb Planet is going to be a win for NerdRage in the end, but it's just a matter of how many men are they going to lose in the process. Well, that's one. Donkey tries to make it a second, and only Red Snake remains, has the AK in hand. Tries to go for the tabs, needs to find at least the frag onto Donkey. He's so low, but just playing for time. Doesn't want to lose his weapon. And we have a 15-11 scoreline. NerdRage on the comeback. 4 more rounds to go, and we're going to be going into an overtime. I bet 1,000 kroners against my friend that NerdRage would win. Approximately 100 euros, says Schobber. That's a lot of dosh, man. That's a lot of money. I never bet more than I'd say 10 euros. I don't think I ever bet more, and even that is on like really safe bets. Anyway, NerdRage on the comeback here. The CTs only with the weapon that they were left with in the previous round. Everyone else with P250s, so this should still be another round for NerdRage. And we should still be getting closer and closer to the 15-15 scoreline. But Archie's going to pick up 2 quick frags. He's going to be stuck on long, however. And he doesn't really know. He should decide to just push this A long. Lumji finds the frag onto somebody. Oh, Roma and Lumji just tapping away, finding the frags. Make it a 3v2 advantage. Terrorists again. As the CTs are now split between sides, one on the A-bomb side, one on the B-bomb side. Doesn't look like this is going to be successful, but Soker trying to prove me wrong, apparently. Gets the frag onto Lumji against all odds. Survives with barely 4 HP, doesn't have any armor, and he still survives. Gets the frag, doesn't get aim punched. That is just some world-class RNG there. 2v2. But that's probably going to be the end of it. Red Snake is trying to carry his team, I feel like. He's been doing really well. He has come into the team as, I want to say as a substitute, but he is probably going to replace Shiki, who started off in the first game that they got completely wrecked on. And afterwards, when Red Snake actually joined, they just 2-0'd AlienTech, which was the result nobody expected, I think. And right now they're doing a pretty good job versus the former Epsilon lineup. Shortly being called Euphoria, and then Kick Espana, since Kick already have a Portuguese team that is also competing in this tournament. So at some point, both Kick teams are going to have to meet and battle it out who is the better team. That should be a pretty interesting thing to watch as well. As things stand, we are seeing a very slow round coming out for NerdRage. Just trying to bait out the CTs, trying to wait for the CTs to try and go get some information, as they have been known to do towards the A long. This time not happening. Musambani just playing extremely defensively. Apparently, if he doesn't have the AWP, he's not going to go aggressive towards long, which is kind of a weird situation, but has been working out for him. Alex just quickly dispatches Red Snake in his back. Makes it 5v4 advantage CTs now, as the push is actually going to be coming towards the A-bomb side. Nobody's expecting it, as 4 CTs have stacked towards the B-bomb side, since they were thinking that the push is going to be going there. With Red Snake being caught in middle, they thought that this was just a lurk on the A-bomb side, already rotating towards the B, and now they're stuck in connector with Lumji lurking around. And apparently he's not going to be trying to go for the flank into drop, just running all the way across, waiting for the retake attempt to happen, and that's going to be the end of it. It just the CTs quickly entering the site, while the auto director and myself completely screwing the action and not actually seeing what was happening. Anyway, that basically concludes the first map, guys. We are going to be taking a quick break, but when we come back, it's going to be Inferno, and of course, NerdRage versus Kick Espana. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are into the second map with the pistol round between K1CK.ES versus NerdRage. NerdRage one map down, again picking Cobblestone and losing on it to K1CK.ES, and right now battling it out to draw this best of two. K1CK.ES obviously looking for a win, 2-0 probably. This is their map pick, and they should be doing slightly better than on Cobblestone, but they're already letting the terrorists actually walk into the A-bomb site, making it a 2v2, but quickly turning into a 2v1 as Shaney is the last remaining terrorist. Nowhere near the bomb, or at least just has it out of his reach. And trying to get to it, but the CTs are not going to have any of those shenanigans. Just setting up a crossfire of some sort, and Soaker just quickly dispatching Shaney as soon as half of his head was visible. Anyway, 1-0. K1CK.ES starting things off nicely here on the CT side of their own map pick. I need to reiterate this. They are now playing on one of those maps that is just the signature map for any Portuguese or Spanish team. And pretty much everyone knows how to play this one. It's been in the rotation almost as long as Dust 2. And I think people hate it almost as much as Dust 2. Which is a lot. I don't like Inferno at all, but we're going to be seeing a quick drop into pit with tech knives and everything. Alex is going to find one. Alex is with a double. Shaney only one, finally dropping Alex, but that shouldn't have happened. Shaney with the second one with the deagle shot, but gets shot down in the end by somebody. That's Tech 9 rush into pit from balcony. Usually works out a bit better if the first or just at least the second guy gets a frag into the guy on pit or on balcony, and the rest don't really die. But didn't really work out like that this way. Oh, Shaney gets shanked in the back. I have no idea why players feel the need to actually you know, slash and press the fire button while running with their teammates with a knife out. I have no idea why. But there you go, quick 3-0 in favor of K1CK. Of course, off the back of the pistol round, so nothing to despair about just yet, guys. Your skins might still not be ripped, but at this point, I don't have high hopes for NerdRage chances. They did show a moment of brilliance in their previous match with a 2-0, but right now it feels like it will be a 2-0 in favor of K1CK, or at least it should be. So, very slow approach onto Banana. They don't have anyone towards middle. They don't have anyone towards second middle either. And look what's happening. They're already getting pincered out. The CTs know exactly what's happening. The rotation's going to be coming through. The smokes are coming through as well. And right now they're just going to be setting up a push towards Banana as the auto directive just goes completely ballistic because we weren't paying attention to him. 1-for-1 trade on the B-bomb side. The spray is coming through and looks like the push is going to be working out, but they need to be quick about it as the retake is already there. Soaker pushing through the smoke, lands 2 shots with the MP7, finally gonna go down. It's a 2v1. Shaney again alone on the side, trying to fight it out and just going to get executed by somebody. Why did this happen? NerdRage just feel like they like to, you know, not have any map control. They don't leave any lurkers. They just stack one of the sites and then go for it. At least here on Inferno, it did feel similar on Cobblestone, but back then they at least had either Red Snake or Dream lurking around. So somebody with the first frag onto Red Snake. That's going to be the second one going on to Lumji. And it should be pretty much a bloodbath at this point. Somebody perfectly placed shot again through that gap onto Cart, and yeah, pretty much a complete destruction of NerdRage. So 5-0. Let's see if NerdRage managed to find another, you know, at least one round here on the terrorist side. They are going to be able to go for another full buy, so we'll see how this one plays out. We are seeing actually a is that the Nova? Yeah, that's a Nova on Arky. Why would you buy a Nova rushing down versus a full buy, and they're just surprising them? Double tap to the face, Lamji goes down, 5v4, establishing control over middle. What are Kick doing? Just playing completely off the book. I mean, you're used to seeing pushes down middle when you know that your opponent is on an eco and you just want to clear them out as quick as possible, not even give them a chance to get the bomb planted. But they're going up against a full buy with AKs and stuff, and still no casualties on the side of CTs. Lamchi goes down. I don't know. Schauber still has the belief of a saint. Still thinks NerdRage have a chance. Well, let's see. Musambani is going to put another nail in the coffin with that shot. Pop flash is coming across, and Musambani just, let's walk through the smoke and face three terrorists with an op. That's going to be good. Just has faith in his team at this point. That's going to be a nice shot by Red Snake, at least allowing the terrorists to maybe get a bomb planted. They need to be careful about the smokes. Most of the Portuguese slash Spanish teams like to push through smokes without flashes, no advance warning, so to speak. And well, apparently this will be working out for the guys of NerdRage. This might be the first round that they win, and indeed it will be. Soker getting shot just as he was jumping off the coils. So first round on the board for NerdRage finally with the first full buy round, but because they took so long, Kick España are going to be able to get a couple of full buys going at least. No 16-0, no. As we are seeing a bit more a bit more spread out setup coming out from NerdRage. Finding the first frag onto Musamani also helps, obviously. Shaney with the op though. Looking towards middle. Nobody's going to be peeking that position just yet, so the other director smartly moves towards banana. But still, 1 minute to go. The terrorists taking their sweet time. They are going to be pushing down middle, and they will be checking archway and short, not finding anyone. So I think Donkey might have spotted someone walking into boiler room. Pretty sure. My eyesight is pretty bad, but pop flashes are going to take care of Red Snake. Just caught with his pants down. 4v4, 4v3. As Arky goes down, this is looking pretty good, but they need not to screw up the push towards short. Donkey is going to be waiting in pit. They have one of the defenders on A main, well, on site, and that was just a fake. Smokes and flashes, and Incendiary is actually going through. Dream is going to be able to cause a nice distraction here. Alex stuck on the side. The actual push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb side, and right now this is working. Soker has no idea where the push is actually going to be going to. The spray is going to be good though. Finds two quick frags. 11 HP left on Roma, and why wasn't there a smoke go on CT spawn? Why would they just run past without even looking? The bomb is planted, 1v1, Roma on 11 HP. The defuse should be coming through any second now. If that would have stuck, Alex would have already won the round, but he's just going to be going for the frag and will get it as well. Picking up the op while he goes to defuse, and there he goes, 6-1. Kick España. Just... against all odds, I have to say, NerdRage just making a big mistake. Maybe not having smokes pushing towards the B bomb side. I have to admit, I wasn't really paying attention to that. But still, you check CT spawn, you have at least one guy looking in that direction. You don't just all run past it and watch towards the site. I mean, it was a good fake. It wasn't that good of a fake, though. Tech9s and AKs now on NerdRage. And we have a disconnect on the side of Kick. So this is a 4v5. Should be doable. They have to play until the end of the round at least. Getting some control over apartment, but that's got to be with somebody with the AWP. Finds the first one, falls back towards Archway. Waits for the next push. Beautiful pop flash going into long hole as well. Donkey's going to pick up that frag onto Dream. Lumji goes down. And, well, this is just fizzling out. 4v5 and still NerdRage not being able to find an opening in these sites. 7 HP left on 7 HP left on Roma, and he's gonna go down as well. Wow. Well, 7-1. Kick España showing that they know how to play on this map. Of course, Musamani just having the time of his life, having the op every single round, just pushing through smokes, doesn't even care if he loses, who cares. One of his teammates is going to be able to pick it up at the end of the round and give it back to him at the start of the next one. So, no real issues so far for Kick. NerdRage, however, is a completely different story. Well, at least we are seeing some more spread coming up for NerdRage. They're going to be trying to get something done into apartments. 2 quick frags for Soaker onto Banana, and that's the aggression. That's the control gone. The Deagle's still trying to make work, but it's 2 Deagles left. The Dream landing one nice shot onto Donkey. If they're going to be pushing, they might actually find a few more frags. Dream with the second one, but finally will go down. So only 2 franks picked up, both on Dream with the Eagle again. So 8-1, just keep counting with me. Someone actually predicted after the first round was won by NerdRage, someone actually predicted, okay, it's not going to be 16-0, it's going to be 16-1. I don't think it's going to be 16-1, but it definitely looks like it might be over very shortly after the beginning of the second half here. Well, the Incendiary is not really doing a whole lot. A frag grenade tagging Lumji down to 25 HP. Some spraying going down as well. Donkey with the M4 sprays them down, but 2 frags in favor of NerdRage at this point. The A-bomb side will be completely open. And we are already seeing the rotation coming out from Marky. He's going to be coming from behind, quickly taking down Roma. Tries to find something else, gets stuck behind this veranda area. Alex with the frag, however, onto Red Snake. Arky manages to get out with his life. And we have a 3v2. Bomb planted. Still doable for NerdRage. They just need to find those frags. Good play coming out from the CTs, however. Already Soko with the frag on Lamji. Shaney still trying to fight it out, but the bomb is being defused. Almost certainly it's going to be defused eventually, and Kick even find all the frags they needed. In 9-1 currently. What is going on? 9-1 for Kick. After a nice beginning for NerdRage, just walking into the A-bomb side without too many issues, getting completely dismantled by Kick. Let's switch it over to the auto director again. We are going to be seeing another full buy coming out, but not for long. Somebody drops Lamji. Soaker pushed up aggressively into apartments. Actually doesn't go towards Boiler. Goes aggressive again towards the side. We'll probably find another one, and that's going to be Dream going down. What is going on? They're just playing matchmaking at this point. Soaker with the 5-7 through balcony. Shaney the only one managing to reply there, but wow. 10-1. Keep counting with me. Right now, Kick are completely destroying NerdRage, and there is no nicer way of saying it, but... Well, NerdRage on Tech-9 at this point. Glocks... Oh, actually, no. Roma's going to be able to buy as well. So we're going to be seeing Tech-9's armor and everything. Complete force buy coming out from NerdRage. So if they lose this one... Let's quickly check the scoreboard, since we will be waiting for a while before they actually push towards the B-bomb site while the smoke's clear. 15-4 currently on Alex. 14-5 on Soaker. Everyone basically, except for Arky, having and Donkyu, just barely, having a positive KDA. On the other side, 12-10 at best on Shaney. I think this push is not going to improve their stats much more, as Red Snake already gets sank down to 29 HP. The Incendiary is going to do a whole lot of damage. Arky is just spraying it down. Looked like a spin bot for a while. Just left, right, left, right, left, right. And in the end, another round for Kick. Not even allowing NerdRage to see the bomb site, let alone plan on it. Three more rounds to go then in this first half of the second map. Of course, if you're just joining us, Kick are in the lead by one map. This is a best of two, so it's either a draw or it's a victory for one of these teams, and currently it's either a draw or a victory for Kick, and I don't think there's going to be a draw. Another full buy coming out from NerdRage at this point. Obviously trying to approach the A-bomb side. They have Soaker pushed up quite aggressively on Banana, so they're going to know relatively quickly if they move towards Banana instead of the A-bomb side. Looks like the smokes are going to be coming through as well. Musambani in a very weird spot, and he's going to find this frag onto Red Snake. Soaker pushing aggressively, but they have Lumji. This should be the push. This should be the push towards the A-bomb side, and they will find Musambani. No, Alex is there, gets the one frag, but Shaney is there for the refrag again. They're going to be splitting towards the B-bomb side, while letting Donkyu shoot them in the back. Gets the second one as well, makes it a 1v1. In a 1v3, just waltzes behind them, gets two quick frags, and gets the third one as well. Lumji getting... Oh... This is painful. This is extremely painful for NerdRage. Kick are just toying with them at this point. Two more rounds to go, and the 16-1 scoreline is not looking too terrible or too unrealistic at this point. The off shot from Musambani just strays past, finds the frag onto Lumji, goes in for another one, doesn't actually connect, but it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, gets the two kills with one shot, and mid finally will go down to Roma. But this game is just gone to complete hell. It's 2v2. Again, Arky from the back intercepts the bomb. Again, Soaker on the spot, will find the frag onto Shaney, and it's 13-1. I'm almost crying. What is going on? Musambani needs to get backed. Oh god. This game. How is this happening? It shouldn't be possible. Just... Alright, so... Soaker finding the frag, somebody finding one, this time with an M4, proving that he's good with the M4 as well, getting a second one as well, survives with barely 8 HP. But apparently... Oh, Roma's gonna find one, maybe a second one, not gonna happen. 14-1, whoever wins the pistol round, well... which is probably going to be Kick, although they are going to be on the terrorist side, so who knows, the Glocks are not really the awesome weapon ever. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Look at the scoreboard. Why would I be okay? Also, I just need to reply to K1CK.ES. Thank you for your opinion, man. I agree. I think you're the worst viewer ever as well. So I guess we have some kind of connection there. Anyway, 14-1. Well, Dream is going to find the first one. Dream tapping away, gets the second one as well. Is going to get finally overwhelmed. Donkey with the frag. And we have a 4v3. Terra is stuck on Banana at this point, but Cheney's going to be already picking off Soaker. So this is looking good for the pistol round at least. Somebody and Donkey could still make it happen. It's a pistol round after war. And they just need to land a couple of lucky shots and they will find it. Cheney with a headshot, and that's going to be the pistol round for NerdRage. Finally finding the second round on the board there. Well, they are on the CT side. They can still come back. I find it highly unlikely, but, you know, in the interest of hype, in the interest of close games, in the interest of good CSGO, I want this comeback to happen, obviously. Who doesn't? Good aggressive push down middle, will find two Frank, but kick reply, get two back as well. Two quick Franks for Dream and Roma, though. The Mag 7 flying shot as well, which we just saw on the screen. And that should be the end of Soaker as well. So 14-3. The comeback is real. The comeback is real. NerdRage getting the second round of the board, not losing to a counter Rico this time. And likely will be a 14-4 scoreline. Swag 7 indeed. Don't think we're going to be... oh, maybe we should just be staying with Dream. He's going to be with the Mag 7. Gonna find the first one. Gonna find the second one. Oh, goes for the third. Gets the third. Goes for the fourth. He's gonna run out of bullets eventually, so there's not going to be a fourth. And finally, he connects it. So 4 kills for Dream. Barely survives with 1 HP. But, well, now the hard part starts. Now KK have the weapons. Now they have the armor. They have the smokes. And now the real game begins. Let's see who's going to be winning the pushes. The CT is already going quite aggressive down Banana, not finding anyone. The Terror is not getting stuck between archways there. Oh, let's see. They spotted a couple of people in pit. That's going to be Cheney with the first frag. Cheney with the second. Donkey finally shuts him down, but Lumji's there again. That's going to be Lumji going down as well. 2v2. As Annex is down to 18 HP, Musambani though landing the perfect headshot onto Roma, long range. The bomb's got to get planted as well. Bomb has been planted. Well, right now, it should be the terrorist win. It should be 15-4 after the bomb has gone off. Dream is going to have other ideas, however, pushing into the side, assumes that someone's there, spots him, quick flick, actually does a whole lot of damage. If he had the grenade, he could have taken out at least one of them before going for the information when the bomb actually was positioned. But there you go, 15-4. The Dream, the comeback is probably dead before it even got time to, you know, flourish and bloom and whatever. It's just NerdRage in an almost impossible situation. Cheney trying to make it a little bit possible with the first frag onto Arky, however. Overtime, maybe. Oh, Optimus. Well, Roma will drop Alex. Cream with the second one onto Musambani, so this is looking pretty good. Still stuck on Banana. The bomb is just on the other side of the smoke there, so the terrorists are trying to go for that cheeky Spanish boost over the smoke. But the smoke is slightly in a bad position. Trying to go get and pick up the bomb. Not going to be happening. Donkey's going to get dispatched as well. So there you go, 15-5. Is this the comeback, or are your skins all ripped? Well, the odds were heavily in favor of Kicks, so you were going for the long shot anyway. You can't be too surprised that your long shot didn't pay off. If indeed it doesn't pay off, we still have 10 rounds to go. NerdRage could still come back. They are on the easier side. They have the weapons now. They have loads of utility, but it just feels like allowing Kick to get to a 15 anything scoreline is usually the end. Let's see, the frag grenades are going to do a whole lot of damage onto Alex, Arky, and Musambani. Shaney with the first frag. He's been really good with the AWP here on towards Archway and towards middle. Gets 2 quick kills and falls back. The A-bomb side is pretty well defended now. 3 CTs. Good pre-fire there by Arky, but he's still going to go down to Shaney. Some good shooting with the AWP there. Looking for another one, but there's not going to be another one as the smoke comes through. And actually, the push through the smoke, very nicely done, faking away Shaney, making him think that he was just trying to pass. That should be an easy pickup, and that's going to be the AWP being handed into the hands of Don Q. It's a 2v4 still, but if he manages to pick up 1 or maybe 2, might be a bit of a different scoreline. Donkey with a shot, though, just doing the damage here towards the CTs. Not going to be able to survive in the end, but still picks up 2 frags in the end. 15-6, 9 more rounds for the comeback. Kick Hispania now on an eco. Proper eco this time. No armor. Versus a very aggressive CTs on Banana again. Just playing 3B, which is pretty interesting. Haven't really seen this a whole lot from NerdRage before, but well, it looks like the terrorists are just going to be allowed to walk onto the side, almost overwhelm the defenders, but not almost enough. Finding 1 frag onto Shaney. That's going to be the AWP taken care of. The bomb should get planted eventually, and well, quickly burns down as well. Red Snake finding the last frag. So 15-7. The comeback is real, guys. The comeback is real. Please don't go memeing with the damn Daniel. That is the worst meme I've ever seen, and I've just seen it a couple of days ago. So I'm old, and still, it's nothing like the memes when we were young. It doesn't have the quality. Anyway, 15-7. The comeback is real, or it's all over during this round. We'll see in just a few seconds. Push going towards a bomb side. Lumji with the first one. Shaney helping out. Finds a frag onto Arky. 3v5 straight away. The terrorist kind of without compass at this point. Oh, that was a good pop flash, but didn't really take advantage of it. Didn't go for the peak. Spotted. I think he spotted 2 of them, and just decided maybe it's not the best idea to just get sprayed while both of them are flashed. Doesn't really matter how you die. In the end, you die. So 15-7, looking to be 15-8 if NerdRage hold their ground. As the push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb side from Archway, from short. Alex sneaking his way very close. He knows that someone is in pit. Gonna be just covering all his bases. Will find the frag. Soka with 1 as well. Switches over to the Glock. Are they going to be losing to Glocks? No, apparently not. Musambani finally finds Shaney. It's a 2v1. They shouldn't be allowed. Musambani should be allowed to plant, but the CTs are nowhere in position to prevent this from happening. And now the bomb is planted. The CTs are on the back foot, but, well, running out of utility relatively quickly. That's going to be a beautiful headshot there, making it a 1v1. Is Musambani gonna be able to clutch it? Dream versus Musambani. AK versus M4, and that's going to be all she wrote. It's 16-7 in the end, with a beautiful comeback in the last round. 3v5 turned into 1v1, which Musambani won. 2-0 in favor of Kick Spain. As you can see, Kick Espana. And that basically concludes the games for tonight. It was a roller coaster until the end. Sadly, NerdRage didn't make it. Didn't make the comeback, for which we were all hoping. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you didn't, or if you did, you can follow me on Twitter and let me know if you did enjoy it or not. Of course, guys, follow AlienTech. Follow their Facebook. Follow their channel, obviously, because you're going to be able to follow the whole CS:GO league that they are running live here. And if you do, you're going to be able to see how these teams match up against each other, and then be able to bet more efficiently. Anyway, as stated, this concludes the broadcast for tonight. I will be going off, but we're gonna be coming back with the next stream on Sunday. So, guys, I'll see you then, and have a good night.
die Zeit wird.